Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chip Explain.
Yeah.
And today I will be explaining why the heck so many anime names now are so long.
Okay.
Like, we
yeah.
have a few, one of the most common ones that I've seen.
Please explain that
are
to my
like-
old ass.
You know, I think the most common one that I remember off the top of my head is it wrong to pick up girls in dungeons? That's such a long name.
Is it wrong to? Yeah, that's like a whole thought process, or
Yeah. Or like I got isekai and reincarnated into a world and now I'm an overpowered hero trying to get back home. That like the names are that long nowadays.
Yeah, I can see that.
But basically, long story short of it,
Mm-hmm.
it's to make money.
Oh, of course.
Surprisingly.
Of
Well, I
course.
thought there was a better reason besides to make money, but pretty much it's just to make money.
Wait a minute. You gotta explain. Like, the longer the title, the more money they make. Is that what it is?
Well, not even exactly. It's more of, older anime titles are like one-word names like Bleach or One Piece or Naruto.
Or maybe you know Ghost in the Shell, but that was
Yeah.
still
those
Ghost in the Shell.
are a lot shorter.
Lot
They don't
shorter.
tell you what you're getting into in the
Dragon
anime,
Ball
even
Z,
though there's
Dragon Ball
such thing
GT.
as a blurb that you can read. Most people don't read that, so
Okay.
they don't know what they're getting into the animes. And so,
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Are you telling me that the titles are so long to basically explain the anime just in the title?
Exactly. It's that way people know what they're getting into in the shows. And then also another big reason why they're long is because the anime name itself does most of the advertising for them. They don't have to advertise for a show. It's like Bleach, you need advertising to see the Soul Reapers going through and, fighting.
I mean, but
for this
okay.
one, you know it.
But that's
It's
where you
insane.
come up with a clever name. Like, Sales at Work. Have you ever seen Sales at Work?
I have.
It's
If
the
you-
title explains, like, okay,
It explains the anime somewhat.
when you see
But
it, you more understand. It reinforces
exactly.
the title.
But
That's
you have-
clever.
But you have to watch it.
Okay. All right.
You have to watch
you,
it
you-
first.
You got me. You do have.
But,
that's
you
just so
know-
cheesy.
If I say there's an anime out there that's I've been reincarnated as a vending machine, you're gonna remember that.
You know what? I would remember that.
You're gonna be like, bro,
remember that.
I just heard about this anime talking about, they just got reincarnated as a vending machine,
But see, I feel like after one episode, I'm like, oh, it really is about
But
somebody that's reincarnated as
say-
a vending machine.
I will say for some of these shows that have the really long names, they're pretty good. I just watched
Oh, really? You like
Just
some of these long names?
some
then?
of them,
Give,
but
give
it's
me
like,
two.
okay.
Give me two long names.
The most recent one that I just finished is I got reincarnated into a world. No, it was like campfire cooking and my special online grocery.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
This is the title?
Yes.
Oh my
It's
God.
online cooking. What is it like? Online cooking in another world with my online grocery ability.
Online cooking in another world with
something
my
like that.
online
But
grocery.
But the fact
oh my
that
And
I
it's
remember
good.
it.
It's good. It's actually good.
From a chef to a
Well,
chef, it's a pretty good show.
She just gave you a recommendation, folks. I had no
it's a
idea
pretty
this
good
thing
show.
existed.
It's called otherworldly cooking, not online cooking.
Otherworldly cooking. Okay.
Because he's like cooking with orcs and great snakes and a whole bunch of different things from this other world. But he has online grocery ability, so he can use stuff from this world to cook it.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool show. I did actually. Is it wrong to pick up Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Is actually an anime, and I watched some of it. It's very promiscuous.
That's
but
it.
it's
I was
funny.
about to say, just from the title, it seems like it's one of
funny,
them.
though.
This is my secret anime that I watch.
Yeah, it's funny though.
This is one of
It's
my
definitely not
favorites.
something that I finished yet, so I won't say.
But it's good enough for you to continue it. Like it's
It's good
a
enough
good
where
watch.
if I'm drawing in the middle of the day, I'll play it while I'm
So it's
drawing.
a background show. Mm-hmm. I mean, we got background shows. You know,
Yeah, everyone has background
The
shows.
British Bake Show is a wonderful background
Oh
show.
my God.
If anyone's ever curious, it's great. for
But
that.
yeah, pretty much that's why they have such long names now. Is just because they want people to advertise by telling them, bro, have you heard of this anime about this girl that got isekai and you know now she has to fight the world with her
See,
big old titties? That's the name of the show.
Why is that word blown up? Oh, I get it, bro. No,
Bro.
I'm just old. Like I'm from the
And
era
see,
where
they-
animes were actually good.
They have decent
and
names.
You just the name, and then you saw it, or it was the cover that made you go, "Oh, that looks dope." So you saw the
Exactly.
artwork first, and which made you more intrigued. So it was the title plus the cover art made you want to watch it. Now is
Exactly.
our title has to be. We have to get everything in the title, a whole synopsis of the
But
show.
you
in
know
the title.
what?
I don't
It's
like that.
also
I don't like
pretty.
it.
It's also pretty
As an
good
old man, I don't like it.
for older people that aren't interested in anime, because if you're like a grandma,
As an old man, I
or
just
like
said I don't like
a
it.
mom or something going up to
I'm
their kid-
considered grandpa as far as anime is concerned. We not talking about somebody in the senior home watching.
Nah.
They miss anime. That generation
Nah.
was.
I'm talking about like
against
nowadays,
anime.
like a Gen Z parent, like a parent coming to watch their Gen Z kid watch anime and be like, "Oh, Timmy, what are you watching?" And you say,
If you seen the original Dragon Ball where Goku was a kid and flying Nimbus and all that, you Paw or Meemaw as far as the anime world is concerned.
"Yeah, actually."
See?
But what I was saying was like, if a parent goes in and asks their kid, "Oh, what are you watching?" and they say something like one word like Berserk, they're gonna be like, "Oh." If it's-
Berserk's kind
if
of
it-
gory.
It is, but that's just an example. It's just a one-word anime. If it's not Dragon Ball or Naruto, your parents have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
I
So
guess.
if you're like, "Oh, I'm watching a show and
How to
it's
drag
called
your balls around the dungeon without getting hurt. Like, I mean, so stupid. Like,
Oh my god.
how to and then he don't even, it's not even about testicles. He just has these mystical orbs that he
Bro.
can't drop or some crap.
Bro.
Like, I guess.
But
I
that's
guess.
part of the reason. So if you're
how they
if
do it
you're a
now.
parent and you want to know what your kids are watching, just just find a really long anime so you know the synopsis before you get into it.
Hmm.
You know, it's good for parenting. It's good for the elderly class people. It's good for people that have very short attention spans.
True.
You know, but I prefer the older names too. Having to say an entire paragraph for a name sucks.
Yeah, I get it now. I wish it wasn't that cheesy of a reason, but it's kind of like, duh. We have
Right.
to get everything. Everything
Right.
has to be explained. Nothing can be hidden behind a veil. There's no mystery, no story that you want to see yourself.
The only anime that I saw while doing this
Sucks.
research for this that is like a longish anime name that has nothing to do with the name is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
I was
as
gonna
far
say
as I know-
Death Note was a good one.
Death Note isn't a long anime name.
Right, but it's a short one that still explains it, but makes you want to see it.
I mean, no, yeah, there's plenty of them. Our generation of anime, the stuff that the older animes, those are all still good. There's nothing wrong with them. But this new generation needs it explained for them.
I guess, bro. I mean, everything
If-
evolves. Everything has
listen,
changed. But I
It's
don't-
what makes the money. It's what
It just-
pays the bills.
It's like a thought. It's everything's just revealed. It's like, well, I know what you look like naked. It's the
What do
title
you
just
look
says
like
everything.
clothed? It was like, what would you look like if I didn't know everything already?
I'm just saying, lead with the artwork.
Right.
But,
But anywho, that's been another episode of Chip Explains. Come back for the next episode when we'll be talking about. We don't know yet.
I was about to say, did you want me to stop the video right there? I was lost. I was lost, folks. I was lost.
Bye. Make sure you like and
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe.